If you ordered a cabinet with a battery backup, then the battery shelves will have been installed at the factory. We didn't. We therefore need to install the shelves ourselves. We could fit 2 shelves, but our customer only wants 1 fitted. The second shelf would be fitted in exactly the same way as the first. To fit the shelves, insert the captive nuts in the cabinet's 19-inch vertical members. The nuts just clip into the holes from behind. Ensure the nuts are fitted to the correct holes. If in doubt, then offer the shelf to the rack to determine the nut locations. Position the shelf in the rack and secure it in position using the bolts provided in the installation kit. There should be 4 bolts, 2 at either side of the shelf. Four straps need to be fitted to the shelf, and these will be used to secure the batteries in position. The straps are threaded through the slots at the front and rear, with the buckle at the front and the strap routed under the rack. Leave the buckles hanging down whilst the batteries are fitted. Fit the other 3 straps in the same way. Place the batteries in the shelf, working from left to right. Remember that the batteries are heavy, but they must be treated with respect. A cracked battery case may not be visible immediately, but it would certainly do damage to the base station at a later date. Self-adhesive pads are fitted to the side of batteries 1 and 3. The pads should be positioned about 120 mm from the bottom of the batteries and 30 mm from the front and rear. The pads form a spacer that allows air circulation between the batteries. Without the pads, the batteries could otherwise overheat. Battery number 2 has 2 pads fitted, but one of these is designed to support a temperature sensor. Fit the temperature sensor to the centre of the pad. Plug the other end of the temperature sensor cable into the BAT temp socket on the front of the BFU. Now fit the remaining batteries. On the left wall of the cabinet is a bolt blocking a hole to outside air. Remove the bolt and in its place screw in the angled gas vent nipple provided in the battery installation kit. To this vent nipple, connect the 600 mm tube provided in the installation kit. Remove the protective covers from the batteries. Connect the 600 mm gas vent tube to the first gas vent hole of battery 1. That is the one to the left, behind the negative battery pole. Connect the 3 jumper tubes between the vent holes of batteries 1 and 2, then 2 and 3, and batteries 3 and 4. Fit the end cap to the right-hand vent hole of battery 4. Remove the bolts from the battery terminals. Fit the 3 bus bars between the battery terminals to form a series connection. The bolt through each bus bar to battery terminal must have a spring washer fitted between the bus bar and the bolt head. Tighten the bolts to 8 Newton meters or the torque specified by the battery manufacturers. Do not use the tool supplied with the batteries. It has no suitable torque restriction. Connect the DC jumper cable to the bank of batteries. The cable, colour-coded red, is connected to the plus or positive pole of the battery bank. Fit a spring washer between the bolt and the cable lug. tighten the bolts to 8 Newton meters or the torque specified by the battery manufacturers. The blue cable is the minus or negative cable. It is also fitted with a spring washer and the bolt tightened to 8 Newton meters. Refit the protective covers over the battery terminals. You will need to break off a tab from the covers fitted to the first and last batteries. This is to accommodate the power cables connected to the battery terminals. Fit the securing straps over the batteries, ensuring that they are firm but not too tight. The straps fitted to the shelf earlier are passed behind and over each battery from behind, then secured at the front using the buckle. Thread the strap through the buckle and close it. Note that when the buckle is closed, the straps will become tighter. Connect the battery jumpers to the sockets on the front of the battery fuse unit.